everyone, JulioToyReviews here, and we have recently gotten images for new Power Rangers Ninja Steel toys. These toys range anywhere from action figures to role play to etc. So let's take a look at some of them. So first I'm gonna start with the Ninja Steel 5-inch figures. Now, as you may remember, we have seen the figures for the core 5 Rangers in Power Morphicon and at New York Comic Con. However, what's new here is that we are actually getting some Monster of the Week figures. Instead of the second wave, we're getting it in the same wave as the Rangers themselves. So these monsters include Gabi Raizo, which you may remember we saw in the 6-pack, that one monster from Ninja that appeared in the first episode, the monster that appeared in the Kaku Ranger and Hurricaneer team up, which makes me question if they're actually going to do that. If they are, I'm going to be so excited. The Foot Soldiers, and that one Shovel monster from Star Ninja's debut episode. Which is interesting because there doesn't seem to be a Gold Ranger here yet, so I don't know what direction they're taking with this, or if they're gonna have a whole thing where like maybe whoever the mentor of the Ninja Steel Rangers is becomes the Gold Ranger, or something like that. So considering Ninja Steel's high school setting, it could be possible. But overall, these figures are really nice, and I like the detail that they put into each one of them. I like that now we don't have to wait for the monsters to release later in the year. We could just have them at the same time as the Rangers. So if you want to create a display where the Rangers are fighting the monsters, you could actually do that once you buy all the figures for Wave 1. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the Ninja Battle Morpher. Now, as you may remember, the Ichibanto, which is the katana that the Ninja Steel Rangers have, was the Morpher in Ninja. However, for some reason, they decided to change it to the Karakuri Hengen in the US, also known now as the Ninja Battle Morpher. So, as you may remember from the show, the Karakuri Hengen has 3 modes, as a claw mode, a bow mode, and a katana mode. They will keep the katana and claw modes, but unfortunately the bow mode has been lost.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
However, in exchange, we will be receiving a Morpher mode, which it's gonna be interesting how this works out. It seems like the shurikens will be able to spin, but this thing already looks like a giant shuriken. Maybe that's why they changed it, considering the whole shuriken theme. But the Ninja Battle Morpher actually looks pretty nice, and it doesn't look too far off from the Karakuri Hengen. Next is the Ninja Blaster. Now, what's hilarious is that if you look at the frog gun in Ninja, it looks all happy and whatnot, and then here, it looks so angry. It looks like it has the "I'm gonna kill you" face. It's hilarious. But besides that, the cool thing about the Ninja Blaster is that it will actually be able to fire the Power Stars / the Shurikens, which is actually a pretty nice feature, considering how Bandai is doing the whole thing of, oh, we're gonna allow you to throw the shurikens because the outside is made out of foam. It's really nice that they gave the blaster the ability to shoot the shurikens, in case you can't buy the little 2-packs which will have the shooter included with them. The next item on our list is the Sword Star Shooter. Now, we don't know if this is actually going to be in the show itself, but it is actually going to be an American exclusive weapon. However, as of this time, again, we don't know if it's going to be in the show. But it looks alright. It's not really anything that interesting, but it still looks cool. It's basically the blade mode, the Karakuri Hengen, except you put it underneath the palm of your hand, and you could be able to shoot out shurikens as well. How this seems to work is that you swipe and then the shuriken comes out. Similar to a Ninja Storm, how they would be able to fire lasers from their Morpher. Next up is the Mega Morph Cycles. Now, these are actually really interesting because we're not just getting cycles, we're also getting helicopters and giant shurikens and a bunch of other stuff. And the basic premise of these vehicles is that they're normal power stars, not necessarily normal power stars like how in the show, but they're still ninja stars. And with the click of a button, they become vehicles, which is actually a pretty nice concept. And this is honestly the first time I feel like the bikes have actually been pretty good. Because if you remember from the past couple years, The Mega Force spikes, you only really needed to buy them and make Gosei grand. Super Mega Force spikes were meh. And the Dino Cycles are pretty good. But the Megamorph Cycles really take the cake for the Neo Saban era, and they just look pretty nice overall. And finally, we have the 12-inch figures. So Bandai will be continuing the tradition of releasing 12-inch figures for the Ninja Steel line. Now fortunately, there are no females in these pictures, but we do have the core 3 males, red, blue, and yellow. And considering how I've been a fan of giant 12-inch figures ever since I was little, I definitely plan on picking up these guys. They actually look pretty good so far, and I don't know what type of weapons they will include, it's not shown in the picture, but these figures still look spectacular overall. So that's it for all the new Ninja Steel toy stuff that has been revealed. What do you think? Leave your comments below. And until next time, I'm JulioToyReviews, and I'm signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone.